Hi guys. Well, I have to say that I'm keeping myself calm here because I cannot tell you how good I feel right now as opposed to 3 days ago. About a week and 3 days ago, I came off my turpentine treatment. So I'd done 3 weeks, I'd done the detox, I'd done 3 weeks of doing the honey and the oil, and it was quite a small amount of turpentine I was taking. And then I took a break for 7 days just to see what's what. I didn't take any bicarb soda, I didn't take any other things, I just took a break for a week. About the 4th day, I started feeling a bit tired. About the 5th day, not feeling good really at all. On the 6th day, the mucus had got that bad that I was blowing my nose all the time. I hadn't been anywhere, hadn't changed my diet or anything. This is purely and simply what's changed since stopping to take the turpentine. And then on the, I don't know whether I'm on my 6th day or my 7th day, brain fog still, I woke up with a sinus headache, and that's always been in the past the beginning of the sinus infection, which then goes down into the chest and you get the chest infection. I would take sinus tablets because they would dry you up and dry up the sinus mucus, and because the pain is just so horrible, and also you feel sick. And I've got so much work to do at the moment for this website and my tour that's coming up in the US and the UK. And I was itching to take them, itching. And then I had another conversation with my mate Tony P, and I worked out that, okay, maybe I should choose to increase I'm going to start the turpentine again, just take a week, see how it goes. Obviously this Candida fungus is still so rife with me. I mean, it's been with me for so many years, and I've had all the things associated with why you get the overgrowth of the Candida fungus, you know, the antibiotics, the contraception pill, being in stress since birth, and going through certain episodes in my life that have caused a lot of stress, and therefore, you know, immune system suppressed yet again. So maybe there's just a fair bit to get rid of. So the other things that came back, pain behind here, pain all the way down here, was that. What else came back? The earache came back a bit. But yeah, the sinus, man, it was crazy. So, but here's the crazy bit. I made up a solution. This time I chose oil. Very good solution, that one. So I actually did 25 ml to 5 ml of 25 ml of extra virgin olive oil with garlic infused, and 5 ml of the 100% turpentine gum, which I've showed you before. This one here, greeneyetrading.com. That's where I got that. And I also started doing my fibre blend again, so that was the herbal fibre blend. Now, I'm not telling anybody to take any of these products, it's just what I'm taking. And yes, I also started my magnesium complex again, ultra strength. And I also started my Vit C, ascorbic acid, however you wish to pronounce it. And this is 100% pure. Don't go for vitamin tablets you just buy at the pharmacy. My suggestion, because there's lots of other things that might be there, they might not be strong enough. So go for the purest that you can get. And then what else have I got here? My vitamin B12. The other thing, the iodine, so important. Okay, I'm just going to show you. I haven't put mine on today, so I'm just going to show you how I do it. I did put it in water, don't like the taste that much. We don't have to suffer everything, do you know what I mean? So you just, I'm wearing white here, very good point. You just pop it. Well, I'm going to use 2 drops on the skin, and watch them run down the arm. There you go. And that will basically go straight into my system. The way you test this, I did one at first, and it disappeared within, I think, 2 hours. So that indicated to me that my body really wanted it. So then I did 2, that disappeared in about 4. Then I did 3, and that took a bit longer. So you know, and then when it takes very long time, then you can cut it back to 2. And then when that starts to take a long time, you can cut it back to 1, and then you could maybe not do it for a few days. Antifungal gets into that thyroid gland, and the blood whizzes through there every 14 seconds, apparently. And so it sorts a lot of stuff out. So yay to the iodine. And the other thing I started, because I forgot to tell you, I don't know if you can see it from there, I've actually got a graphic I'm going to show of a picture I took, which may come up there. Just on the left side of the tongue where the squamous cell carcinoma was, the tongue has started to bulge out again. You know, it started to push out again. So I know there's activity still there. So I started taking baking powder again, 1 level teaspoon in a glass of water, whiz it round. I popped it in my mouth and held it in my mouth for a few minutes. Reason? I wanted to attack it from the outside as well as the inside once I swallow it. Because as I've discussed before, this one has 3 molecules of oxygen bonded to it. Water is 1 molecule of oxygen. Drink loads of water. So 2.5 litres for my body weight a day. I try and get through it. You know, and this is not with tea, not with anything else. This is just pure water. And rainwater, if you can get it, or spring water in a glass bottle as opposed to plastic, because you never know how long they've been sitting somewhere. So I do this twice a day, and that I did 3 days ago. I woke up the following morning, and I've gone through years of this sinus situation. Wake up every morning with a headache. I woke up the following morning. I lay in bed, opened my eyes, and I could breathe through my nose, which was awesome. And I felt amazing. And honestly, I was bouncing off the walls. I had to hold myself back from doing my video because I thought, man, they're going to think I'm crazy. I had so much energy. It was just great. And yeah, so what I've gathered from all this though, why didn't I know this years ago? Why did I go through so many chemical substances, not the naughty ones, but you know, the medical meant to be good substances, just to get free from this stuff? It's just crazy. And the other thing that I did was have a man with a scalpel go into my nose, and not only did that, but he broke my septum to fix it. Apparently it wasn't that good. And he cut bits off my turbines, and he had to repair a hole in this one because there were 2 and there's meant to be 1 for drainage, but there were 2. I wonder how that came about. It's, you know, I could have avoided all of this had I known what I know now. So, and folks, again, this is just my understanding. I'm not a doctor, nor a medical person. But if this has happened to me, this is my 2nd day of feeling flippin' amazing. My energy levels are just ridiculous. The other thing I'm taking, apart from my diet, which has changed, I'm going to have to do like a separate video on what I'm eating with pictures. But I'm eating, including a lot of fat into my diet now. But it's not like putting weight on me as such. Not at all. That's coming from muscle, really. But it's breaking down the fat that I'm eating and making it easily assimilated into my body, absorbed into my body. If that's the right word, or used by my body. That's right. That's the right word. So And calm down, kid. Okay, you just so have to get a box of urine strips. This is a lovely box. This is by Choice Line 10, urine analysis. Now, not everybody would agree here that they're perfectly correct, and I don't care. I found them useful. So the reason I want you to do this is because you get this little thing with the little codes on it. I might have shown you before. I think I did. And inside you get the strips. You first thing in the morning, get yourself a jam jar ready by the loo. First thing in the morning, pee into the loo, stop, pee into the jar a bit, stop, pee into the loo. Then take one of the strips and you just dip it into your urine sample, and for a second, and take it out and just gently just wipe it on a little piece of paper towel. And you put the strip up against this and you can see where you're at. Well, when I started feeling rubbishy, which was 4 days ago, 5 days ago, 4 or 5 days ago, like really nasty, even before the really nasty bad sinus, I did a urine test. No, I just happened to have written it down. And I waited. The other reason I waited, because I wanted to do another test this morning, so I could see if there was a difference in 4 days. It's got to be about 4 days. Yeah, 4 days ago I did the test. So in 4 days, 3 to 4 days. Okay, so the density of my urine, whatever that was, about 4 days ago was 1.010. I don't know what that means. But it was the pH balance that I wanted and the protein that I was more interested in. So 4 days ago, my pH balance was 5. And I know that's not really bad, but it's still a bit too low from where I'd like it to be. It was 6.5 the other day. Today, it's 6. So very happy with that change. Very happy indeed in only 4 days. Leukocytes were 0.75 Ca, whatever that is. Leukocytes 125. So we'll look up that. And the blood was negative to 5.10, but now I'm negative. The nitrates are not good. I'm learning about nitrates. I've got to talk to you about that too. The nitrates were negative to plus 4 days ago. Now they're negative. Ketones 4 days ago were negative to 5. And now the ketones are negative, but there was a slight colour of green on the yellow, so I wasn't quite sure whether it was moving a little bit up, but closer to the negative than 4 days ago. The bilirubin, which is number 7, it was normal and again is normal. Protein 4 days ago was 5, and today it's negative with a slight 0.5. So again, another change. Just because I started doing what I've been doing with turpentine and the vitamin C, the bicarb, and the magnesium. Glucose normal. So, in my understanding, we got to get serious with this, guys. There is so much stuff kept quiet just because people want to control this whole situation of health. There is so much more that we can do, especially with these old remedies, and looking to diet, looking to the mind. Don't forget your mind. I'm getting a lot of questions. I'm going to do a question and answer video too. But you can fix all yourself with what you're putting in there, but if you don't fix what's in here, then problems can still arise. Candida yeast is something that has a job to do in our gut. So if we get everything back into balance, that's great. But if something's going to keep putting us in fight or flight the whole time, that's not so great. And we have to look at that part of our organism, you know, the bit in here that's pre-programmed and looking out for us in a way, but sometimes dysfunctionally. And yeah, so look at your thoughts a lot. You're not your thoughts. I look at my thoughts, sometimes I burst out laughing because it's like, what are you thinking that for? You know, where's that come from? Because it doesn't always come from you. Anyway, I'm probably over 60 seconds. I just wanted to share this because it's really important. Then I'm also going to add another video after this. It's a promo video, so you can skip that. But that's that's just a little promo video for people who want to know why I'm doing what I'm doing, I guess. Where I'm going next. Anyway, all the best, and keep sending in your questions. I will try and put them all together and answer them. If I can answer some personally, I will, depending on the level of the personal question. Otherwise, it's good to share them. So please put them on the YouTube channel so that other people who might have a similar question can see them. All the best. See ya. Bye.